Children, I am Anjali, your EVS teacher from Mangala Vidya Mandira. Children, in this video, we are going to continue our ninth lesson. So, what is our ninth lesson name? Food Essence of Life. Yes, already we have completed few pages in the previous video. Yes, no? Yes. So, let us continue the lesson. So, in our next page, you have answered the questions. Isn't it, children? Yes. Some statements about the factors which decide the food we take are given. Observe here. Although we are of the same state, our food system is on the basis of the climate and the food materials which are available, grown in the region and which we live. So, children, you just observe, although we are of the same state, one state, then also our food system will be differs because it depends on climate and food materials, isn't it, which are available and grown in the particular region and which we will live in which we will live in the region. So it depends on climate and region and the availability of crops, okay, which grow in the particular region, so that our food system will differs. Yes, no? Yes, the food which we eat is decided by the tradition, beliefs of particular family. So in all the families we will not eat same type of food. So it decided by the tradition according to their family tradition, according to their beliefs of a particular family. Yes, no? Yes. So our food changes according to the seasons, like summer, rainy, and winter. Already we have learnt about this. We will eat different types of food according to the seasons. Yes, no? Yes. So according to seasons also, the food will differ. Yes. So in the particular season, we will eat particular. We will prefer more in the summer, like fruits, vegetables, like that. So it depends on summers. So our food changes according to the season also. Yes. Although all these aspects influence our food, nowadays our food habits are becoming similar. How it will be becoming similar, children? Observe the following pictures. So here we will get many magazines, like many magazines, we can get many what dishes, how to prepare the what dishes. For example, here they have given capsicum bath, how to prepare, what are the ingredients. Okay, so we will get magazines. And in the cookery show also, how to prepare the food we can learn. And even in the mobile also, we can learn many types of food items, how to prepare the food items and all. And even cookery book, new taste cookery book, even the many cookery books are there which we can learn the what cooking or how to prepare particular dishes, what are the ingredients and all, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so the above factors are responsible for the change in our food habits, because if we are the same state or different state, because of these magazines, cookery shows and cookery book and from the mobile, we can also change our food habits nowadays, isn't it? Yes. So in the next page, they can be described as follows: magazines, advertisement, cooking related programs telecasted in TV channels and radio. We can learn other state dishes and all, and other people will learn our state dishes or cooking styles and all. So even they will change their food habits, even we will change the our food habits because of magazines, advertisement, and cooking related programs which were telecasted in TV channels. Yes, no? Yes. The new food habits have become common due to the use of internet in mobile phones and computers, and even in cookery books also. So the food habits will change. How it will change? That only. So because of TV and in the mobile, using the internet mobiles and computers and cookery books and all, we will learn new dishes and what new regions dishes we will learn, and we will change our food habits. Due to the influence of factors mentioned above, our food habits have changed as follows. And consumption of food items like pizza, burger, sauce, samosa, cornflakes, soup, noodles, ice cream, chocolate, chips have increased. Instead of consuming nutritious homemade food, some of them are considered junk food. So what are the junk food? So junk food means, children, the food materials which has less nutritional value, or it is unnecessary from the health point of view. We can say it is a less nutritional value, which is unnecessary to our body. In the health point of view, we can say junk food. So yes, and one more is there, think. Junk food is not good for health. Why? So because just now we have learned junk food, what junk food has less nutritional value. So it will not give nutritional value, means it is not good for our body. So okay, it is not good for our health. Yes. And consuming a sauce rich food items like gobi manchurian, pani puri, Chinese food has become common. The sauce contains certain chemicals which make food tastier. So junk food means, children, so which we will consuming sauce rich food items like gobi manchurian. In that, what the people will do, they will mix the what some chemicals which the food will be tasty, which the chemicals make the food tastier. Then we will attract those junk food. The junk food attracts us, and we will eat more the junk food. So these junk food like manchurian, pani puri, Chinese food items, it contains certain chemicals which make food tastier. Okay. Yes. So consuming the outside food instead of homemade food is on the increase today. So nowadays it is increasing, which is consuming the outside food instead of homemade food. We will eat more outside food only. So instead of homemade food, use of ready-made food is increasing in the mechanical life of city or town. Yes, no. So even we will use ready-made food, so instant food will come. So usually we will observe in the shops or in malls, instant food will come. So those are called ready made food, increasing the mechanical life of city or town. So we will not prepare by our hand in home. So ready made food will we will get from the shop. So we'll bring the ready made food or instant food, and we will boil and we'll eat directly. Yes. Eating fast food is an example for this. Eating fast food. So, what is that fast food? Fast food means mass produced food for fast service. We will prefer that fast food. So, if you go to any for outside fast food means they will serve the food in a mass. They will not give attention individually. So, they will produced and serve the food in mass in a fast service, for fast service, that is fast food. Okay. So the effects of change in food habits. So the if the we the people will change in food habits, so what the effect will happen? People fall sick easily. So what are the effects, children? People fall sick easily, fall ill. Okay. Yes. And poisonous chemicals enter the body due to the intake of tasty food instead of healthy food. We will eat more junk food like outside food, means what will happen? So more poisonous chemicals will enter in our body due to the intake of tasty food, junk food, outside food. And what will happen? We will fall sick. Yes, no? Yes. So instead of healthy food, if we eat the Junk food means we will fall sick. And body is losing the power to fight diseases. Our what antibiotic capacity will lose. We will lose the power to fight diseases, isn't it? Yes, body, when we will eat more outside food, our body will lose the power to fight diseases. We can say antibiotic capacity. Yes. And consumption of spicy food and junk food has given rise to obesity problems. So consumption of more spicy food and junk food, it has given rise to obesity problems. So weight will gain and obesity will comes, means what will happens, we will be very fat, isn't it, children? Why it will happen? It will happen by consumption of spicy food and junk food. Yes. So these are effects of what? These are effects of changing in food habits. Yes. So one activity is there. What is that? Which type of food should we eat? So discuss with your friends about this. What type of food we should eat? Ready-made food packets, or junk food, or outside food, or homemade food? What type of food we should eat, children? Balanced food, or we can say homemade food. So balanced homemade food we should prefer, we should eat. Yes. So ready-made food packets. Nowadays, food we eat is now available in packets. While buying them, observe the following points. So what are the points we should observe when we will buy what ready-made packets from the shop? So these are some points. Date of manufacture, when they will manufacture, when they have manufactured, we should observe the date, and even we should observe expiry date. Okay, yes, the ingredients added to the stuffs. So quantity of chemicals. So what are the ingredients they have added to prepare that ready-made food, we have to observe. Yes, and temperature needed to preserve the packet. So how we should how we should preserve it, in what temperature we should preserve that ready-made food, we should observe. So even in shop, when you will buy some grocery or something from the shop, you can observe in the right side, you can see, children, manufacture date, expiry date, you can see in ingredients also, and how we should preserve this, even that also you can observe. Okay, yes. And so this is very important. We have to observe the date of manufacture and expiry date. So after the expiry date, we should not eat those items which we it's after the expiry date. Okay, yes, because it loses the nutrition value also. So that, or else if we eat expiry after the expiry date, we will fall sick. Okay, yes. In this activity, take a packet of food stuff and list out the points mentioned above. So you also take one packet of food stuff, okay, and list out the points mentioned above. Yes. So here you should write there what manufacture date, expiry date, and what are the ingredients and how to preserve that food stuff. You have to write, and you do this activity. Okay. So one more is there, just think, it is dangerous to eat foodstuffs which have expired or consist of a lot of added chemicals. So we have learned already, in the ready-made food, chemicals will be there. So after expired, so if you eat this foodstuff, it is very dangerous to our health. Okay, yes. So children, next is wasting of food. So we can see food being wasted here. In the picture you can observe food being wasted here, and there in these pictures, throwing away food which is worth consuming is called wasting of food. So throwing away the food which is worth consuming. So it will come to eat, then also we'll think it's a leftover food. We have to, if we will not eat, means it's a leftover food we have to throw away. So like that we will think. So throwing away food which is worth consuming is called wasting of food. What is wasting of food, children? Throwing away food which is worth consuming is called wasting of food. So here you can see in the picture, so sometimes in marriage or wedding or some parties, birthday parties or some functions, what will happen, so much food we will waste and will directly throw outside. Yes, no? Yes, so that is called wasting of food. So we should not do like that. If it is worth consuming means we can give to others also. We should not throw outside. We can give to others, which the people, which needy people, which the food needy peoples are there. So we can give to them. So instead of waste, instead of throwing outside, we can give to them, isn't it? Yes. So one activity, food is being wasted in many circumstances. Write the help of your teachers, list out the situations and the reasons for which food is being wasted. So children, here we should write what are the situations which we will waste the food, which the food is being wasted. So functions like wedding, parties, too much prepared. So how it will being wasted we should write here. So when functions will be there, wedding parties will be there, so we will prepare too much food. So for that also the food will waste, and during preparation if food gets contaminated due to negligence, then also we'll throw the food outside. And daily surplus at home, so when party will be there or some guest will come means what will happen, we will what we will not serve how much we want, we will serve more than how much we want, isn't it? So how much we want, we have to serve that much only. Then we, the situation will not come to throw the uh, what throw the food outside. Yes, no? So the this wasting of food is what will happen, children. So if the worth consuming food is the food which is worth consuming is there, then also will waste the food means it will, we can, instead of this we can give to others. We can give to poor people, we can give to orphanage, we can give to some needy people to eat the food which the food is worth to consuming, isn't it? Yes, this is the good way to use the food. Yes, instead of throwing outside. Yes, children. Okay. So these are the some situations like wedding parties, like we will prepare too much and because of negligence also, and because of daily surplus at home also, we will waste the food. Yes. So next, it is important to preserve our food or foodstuffs without wasting and spoiling them. Nowadays, foodstuffs are preserved by following some methods. They are: we know the taste of pickle, salt, and added to in it order to avoid spoiling for many days. Chemicals like sugar are used to preserve the fresh fruits. So sometimes we will add some what salt and sugar to preserve the food, children, isn't it? Yes. So and even we will use chemicals like sugar are used to preserve the fresh fruits also. So grapes are dried and used as a dry grapes. So we will use dry grapes also. Yes, no? Yes. So like that, one activity is there. List out the food stuff which are preserved by drying. So what are the food items which preserved by drying? It may be dry coconut also we will use, and dry grapes, dry chili, and dates, and even we will use dry mangoes, dry fruits, and powdered milk also. It is also dry powder, isn't it? Many things are there. Yes, if you get more means you can write here, children. And fish, meat and milk are preserved by storing them at very low temperature. So these type of food, which, what are those? Fish, meat and milk are preserved by storing them at very low temperature. It is called cold storage. It is called cold storage. For example, refrigerator means fridge, isn't it? We will preserve the fish, meat and milk. Where we will preserve? In refrigerator only. Yes, no? Yes. So good food keeps us healthy physically and mentally. So what are the benefits of good food, children? Good food keeps us healthy and physically and mentally also. And food is the essence of our life. So food is very important thing in our life to do the work, to whatever we want to do, or to get energy, isn't it? And to grow. So food is very essence of our life. To be healthy, it is important to protect ourselves by eating good food. Yes, no? Yes. So children, I hope you understood this lesson. So in this video we have finished this lesson, food essence of our life. I hope you understood this lesson. Okay, so in the homework, read the lesson and do the working page in the textbook and do the activity of ready-made food packets. So refer the page number 121 uh, and you should paste the picture of that packet and take photo and send it in the group. Okay. Yes, do that activity of ready-made food packets. In that you have to write the manufacture date, expiry date, and what are the ingredients. So that type of packet photo you have to what take photo and send it me the group and write it in that textbook page. Okay, page number 121. Okay children, thank you.